The Black Sea looks calm, but beneath the surface lies a deadly secret.
Nestled between Europe and Asia, it is one of the most isolated seas on Earth.
Sailors named it the Black Sea because of its sudden, violent winter storms.
The surface is full of life, but dive deeper and everything changes.
It has the world's largest meromictic basin. The layers of water never mix.
Its only escape is the narrow Bosphorus Strait, trapping the water inside.
Ancient Greeks called it inhospitable before they learned to navigate it.
Fog and unpredictable currents have claimed thousands of ships over centuries. It looks like any other sea, but it is a unique biological trap.
Let's dive into the danger.
Below 150 meters, the Black Sea is a permanent dead zone.
The deep water is saturated with hydrogen sulfide, a toxic, deadly gas.
No oxygen exists here. No fish, no plants, no life can survive the depths. It is the largest anoxic, or oxygen-free, body of water on the planet. While other seas teem with deep-sea life, this seafloor is a barren wasteland.
Bacteria here don't breathe oxygen. They consume sulfur and release poison.
Scientists call this the abyssal zone, a toxic preservation chamber.
Fresh water from rivers floats on top, sealing the salty, toxic water below forever.
If you sink past the boundary, you are entering a chemical grave. This specific chemistry makes the Black Sea a ticking time bomb.
But the poison has a side effect. It preserves the dead perfectly.
Without oxygen, wood-eating worms cannot survive to destroy shipwrecks. Without oxygen, wood-eating worms cannot survive to destroy shipwrecks.
We found ships from the Byzantine Empire with their masts still standing tall.
2,400-year-old Greek merchant ships look like they sank yesterday.
It is the greatest underwater museum in the world, untouched by time.
Organic matter doesn't decay here. The past is frozen in the dark. Intricate carvings on wooden rudders remain sharp after 2 millennia. Hundreds of ships lie here, silent witnesses to history's tragedies.
This isn't just a sea, it is a perfectly preserved graveyard.
But exploring these depths requires braving the toxic soup.
In 1927, during an earthquake, the Black Sea literally caught fire. Lightning struck the escaping gas, creating pillars of fire 500 meters high. Tons of methane gas are trapped in the sediment, waiting to be released.
The concentration of gas is so high, the water itself is flammable in theory.
A major earthquake could disturb the layers and release a toxic cloud.
If the gas escapes, it could asphyxiate millions living on the coast.
Energy companies want the gas.
but drilling here is extremely dangerous.
The sea is unstable. It is a dormant volcano of chemical gas.
Scientists warn that the dead zone is rising closer to the surface.
The Black Sea holds the power to burn.
Was the Black Sea the site of the biblical Noah's flood?
7,000 years ago, rising Mediterranean waters burst through the land bridge.
A waterfall 200 times stronger than Niagara filled this basin.
It drowned ancient civilizations in a matter of months.
Evidence of human life sits preserved in the oxygen-free depths.
This catastrophe may have inspired the flood myths of the ancient world.
The ecosystem changed from freshwater to saltwater instantly, killing everything.
Life here is scarce, but what survives is tough. Beware the scorpion fish. The greater weaver buries itself in sand, delivering a painful, toxic sting.
A global catastrophe created the Black Sea we know today.
Stingrays with serrated, venomous tails patrol the shallow waters.
But the real monster is an invader, the comb jelly.
Brought by ships, these jellies ate all the fish food, crashing the ecosystem.
In the 1980s, the sea almost died completely because of this invasion.
There are sharks here also. The spiny dogfish, though small, is aggressive.
Toxic algae blooms can turn the water surface into a suffocating green mat.
When algae die, they use up the remaining oxygen, killing the fish.
The danger isn't just jaws. It's the collapse of the food chain.
Tourists flock here, but the rip currents are notorious killers.
Even strong swimmers get dragged out to sea in seconds.
Bora winds bring sudden, freezing storms from the mountains.
The waves here are short and steep, capable of snapping ships in half.
In winter, the sea spray freezes instantly, weighing down vessels.
Navigation is a nightmare due to heavy fogs and narrow channels.
Search and rescue is difficult when the weather turns black.
Sudden upwellings can drop water temperature by 10 degrees instantly.
Respect the water, or the Black Sea will claim you.
The Danube acts as a highway, bringing pollution from all over Europe.
It is one of the most polluted seas in the world.
Oil spills from tankers suffocate the few surface layers that support life.
Industrial waste has turned coastal areas into chemical dumps. Thousands of dolphins wash ashore every year, poisoned by the water.
6 countries share the sea, but they struggle to agree on protecting it.
The trash doesn't rot, it sits in the anoxic layer forever.
Microplastics are now found in the fish we eat from this region. The Black Sea is slowly becoming a toilet for half of Europe.
Is this the legacy we leave behind?
The Black Sea is littered with naval mines from past and present wars.
Drifting mines break loose from anchors, threatening civilian ships.
It is a geopolitical chessboard, heavily militarized and tense.
Submarines ride easily in the strange acoustic layers of the water.
WWY-2 bombs still rest on the bottom, unstable and dangerous.
Beaches are often closed due to the threat of floating explosives.
It is currently one of the most dangerous conflict zones on Earth.
One wrong move here can spark an international crisis.
Paradise beaches are now off limits due to the engines of war.
The Black Sea has always been a theater of war.
Climate change is heating the Black Sea faster than the global average.
The poisonous layer is rising. It could eventually reach the surface.
If the hydrogen sulfide escapes, the coast will become uninhabitable.
Can science save this dying sea before it's too late?
It is beautiful, mysterious, and incredibly fragile. A graveyard, a bomb, a time capsule, and a war zone.
The Black Sea reminds us that nature is both beautiful and deadly.
Move to them. We have only scratched the surface of its secrets.
What else is hiding in the dark? We may never know.
Thanks for watching the Black Sea Files. Stay curious.